So SSIS is what
Sir, can
basically
you record this session, sir?
I'm recording. So this one,
Yes, thank you.
SQL Server Integration Services is a platform for data integration and workflow solutions. Using SSIS, we can perform ETL operations. Apart from ETL operations, SSIS can do other things like automating maintenance of SQL Server databases, updating multidimensional cube data, or sending emails to clients, etc. You can do. So all these operations you can do with the help of the SSIS. You can perform first of all ETL operations, getting data from the different sources. Whatever intermediate operations are required, you can do that with the help of the transform, and you can put into destination that is called as loading. So these ETL operations you can do with the help of the SSIS. So it can be from database to database, or database to file, or it can be file to file. From one database to another database you can perform ETL operations, or from database to file you can do, or from file to file you can do. In the last session we have done from file to file, correct?
Yes, sir.
It was from file to file. We have taken one flat file and we put into another flat file. Like that we have taken. You can perform
Yes,
here
sir.
different types of administrative tasks also. Taking backup of a database, sharing database, history cleanup. So like this you can be performing. You can use different types of databases like Oracle, SQL Server, Teradata. You can use all those. Okay, so these you can do with the help of the SSIS. And whenever you talk about SSIS, there are four important components in the SSIS. One is object model, second thing is SSIS runtime, integration services service, then data flow task. These four are going to be very important components within the SSIS. So here you have four different components in this. One is object model, second thing is going to be SSIS runtime, third one is integration service, then data flow task. These are going to be four important components within the SSIS architecture. So here using SSIS designer, you can be making packages. Here we can make the packages with the help of the SSIS designer. What you get on the screen is nothing but SSIS designer. This is exactly, just can you launch it? This is nothing but designer. So using designer, you can be making the required packages. You can make packages with the help of the designer here. We have a designer interface, with the help of that you can do. See, there is an object model in SSIS. It is nothing but an application programming interface which connects and understands custom tools and components. You have different components in that. So here, how to connect one component with another component, we have in that object model. It's nothing but application programming interface which connects and understands custom tools and components. Then one more thing is going to be SSIS runtime. See, this is CLR which saves the layout of the package, runs the package and manages the package components. So you may make a package. Who is going to run the package? With the help of the SSIS runtime, we can be running it. Runtime environment is required to run the SSIS. To run SSIS packages, you require runtime environment. So this is nothing but CLR. CLR stands for what? Common Language Runtime. Common Language Runtime, when you install SQL Server, the Enterprise Edition, automatically the SSIS runtime also gets installed. So this SSIS runtime is nothing but it's a CLR. CLR stands for what? Common Language Runtime. When you develop applications using .NET, so when you make application, it creates you assembly. That assembly is called as CLR basically, Common Language Runtime. So the applications you develop using .NET framework are going to be platform independent. In fact, they are platform independent. You can develop an application. You can develop an application using. You can develop an application using the C# language or VB.NET. That application you can run on different platforms. So that way it is going to be platform independent. So it's giving you CLR there. CLR stands for Common Language Runtime. Hello Shweta. Let's see if she's offline. Okay. Are you getting any screen, Shravan? Hello Shravan.
Yes, sir.
Are you getting
Yes,
screen?
I'm sorry, I'm not able to
No,
hear
no.
you.
Are you getting any screen? Are you seeing any screen or not?
Yes, I'm getting a window screen. Just a minute.
Okay, frozen screen you are getting. Fine. So here, integration service is nothing but here, it is a service which is running in the background. So integration service is a component that helps us to store the package in SQL Server, where exactly it's getting saved in the MSDB it gets saved. Manages the packages and running the packages. It is done by the integration services service. This is required. Okay, SSIS runtime is required. Without SSIS runtime, we cannot run it. But to make your application running, your package running, you need to have the integration services service. With the help of that, you can be running it. Okay, so here as far as SSIS is concerned, you have different terms we use in that. One is what package. So package is the root of the hierarchy. In the hierarchy, this is on the top. So in SSIS solution, we can have number of packages, but they are not contained physically or logically in any container. They are going to exist independently. In no way you are trying to put a package under a container. We are neither physically nor logically we are containing a package in the container. So packages are not going to be put in any container there. The hierarchy is what exactly? You have a solution. Under solution you have a project. Under project you have a package. But packages are not logically, they are not logically connected to any container there. We don't have any container. They are not logically connected to any type of container. So they are going to be existing independently. Shall I make you presenter, Preeti? Just can you share your screen, please? Okay, so here what is happening exactly? Whenever we talk about the SSIS, here applications or solutions, we use words like package. Package is nothing but root of the hierarchy. See, in SSIS solutions, we can have number of packages, but they are not contained in any particular container, neither physically nor logically. So physically they are not contained in any container, nor logically they are not they are contained here. Container is beneath the package. After that we have a containers. After that we are going to have containers. Different types of containers we have there. So different types of containers are going to be for us. What are the different types of containers we have? We have for each loop container, for loop container, sequence container. Like that we have there different types of containers. You have different types of containers there. Just below the package we have containers. Even you have a default container sometimes. Shweta, can you start this application, this SSIS application, can you start
Sure,
please?
sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
you have a package. Package is basically the root of the hierarchy. Under packages we have containers. So, containers can be for each loop container, for loop container, sequence container or default container. So, container can contain other types of here components inside that. You can take components and you can keep inside the container. So, a container may contain other containers or other components. So, they can contain other components or other containers inside that. Okay. Next, here we use one more word called as executable. So, an executable is nothing but a component. An executable is nothing but a component. Independently, it can execute there. So, a executable is nothing but a component that implements the necessary SSIS interfaces and can be used within SSIS. You can make it within the SSIS package. It is nothing but a component. So, for this, an example is nothing but script component. Or you can take their data flow task. DFT we say these are nothing but components. They are nothing but components there. So we have components. They are also called as executables. They implement the necessary SSIS interfaces. They are implementing required interfaces. So they are called as here either components or we can say executables. We have different types of components or executables. Can you start new application? You try to
Sure,
do
sir.
new application. Try to make a new SSIS application.
Sure,
Put
sir.
a different name here. Try to put different name. Don't click on OK. Here put a name there. Some name you try to put. SSIS package 2 or something like that try to put.
Sir, is the project and the package are different? Different, no, sir. They both are.
No, you have a solution. In the solution, you have projects. Under projects, you have the packages. But as I told just now, package is on the top of the hierarchy. It is not contained neither physically nor logically. It's not contained here physically or logically in any container. It can exist independently. Only for hierarchy purpose, only for organizing things, we are keeping like this. So this is going to be
Okay.
package. On the top of the hierarchy, it's going to be package. So at a time you can execute only one package. Here put SSIS package, then here click on OK. If you look at the right side, you have a solution explorer. This contains here a hierarchy. You have a solution called as SSIS package. In that you have projects. Then in that project params are available. Then connection managers are available. SSIS packages are available here. So these are going to be three different folders or three different directories for us. We have one is what here project params. Whenever you want to have some parameters, if you want to use them for entire project, in such cases you can use project params. You can use project params that you can use for entire project there. For entire project that may be containing more than one package there. In such case you can use the project params. Project params are going to be, you can declare their variables. Those variables you can use anywhere within the packages. In any package you can access to declare a variable at the project params. So at the project level, when you declare variables, you can use among the all packages. Otherwise, if you declare a variable within a package, only in the package you can use. The scope is what here? The scope may be related to entire package or it may be related to entire project there. We have seen in the SQL Server also such variables. Global variables, local variables you had. In the same way, you can declare a variable either at the project scope level or at the package scope level. If you declare at the project scope level, it is available for all packages, but when you declare in the package a variable, it is available only within the package. Okay. So here in the left side, in the toolbox, you can find here different components. You are getting here different components. Bulk insert task is a component, data profiling task is component, execute package task is a component, data flow task is component, execute SQL task is a component. So all these can be called as different types of components. We have here different types of components in this. Similarly, you can come down here, you find here containers. You have a container. Right now what you are getting is a default container, but when you look at the container, it can be for loop container, it can be for each loop container, it can be sequence container. So like this you can be having even containers. Containers can contain other containers inside that, or they can be containing here other components inside that. You can have other components inside that, or you can contain other containers in the given container. So like this you can be using the containers. A for each loop container, a for loop container, a sequence container, and apart from that you have one more container called as default container. Right now we have here a default container. We are using right now default container. We are not using any explicit for loop container or for each loop container or sequence container. So when you put components under container, like one unit only they are going to be working. Suppose you have a particular task. For example, take data flow task. In the data flow task, you may be performing number of operations. All of them can be kept under one container. Like one unit, it can be getting executed. Like one unit, it's going to be getting executed. So you have containers. Similar tasks you can take or similar components you can take and you can put in one container. So that can be getting executed. So that is basically called as a container. A container can contain here controls, components or executable inside that. When you take a container, other containers also you find inside that. Okay, next thing is what, as I told you, executables. Here it is what script task is executable, send mail task is going to be executable, XML task is executable. So similarly, message view task you have in the bottom, that can be called as executable. So like this you can be having here executable, executables, they can be called as even tasks. They can perform one independent task themselves. Then other thing is going to be word variables. We use very much variables. So SSIS provides support for strongly typed part. It is called as CTS compliant variables. So you can create variables here. They are compliant with the CTS. CTS stands for what? Common type system. Common type system is nothing but here it's part of the .NET type system. In the Microsoft .NET, we can have different types of data. When you deal with any programming language, we require data types. In the C, probably you have done with the character type of data, integer type of data, double data, float data. If you recall, in the first year engineering, probably you have used all these things. At the time, you might have learned these things. So these are basically what? Data types. You can call them as data types. Similarly, when you work with the .NET, you have data types. They are basically CTS. CTS stands for what exactly? Common type system. So common type system meaning is every data type actually originates from the object type of data. Everything is coming from the object type of data, and in the .NET framework, it supports multiple languages. So multiple languages means C#, VB.NET, C++, J#, F#. So like this, it supports 5 different languages officially. It supports 5 different languages. So all these 5 languages, they use same type of data. They can have same data types in all the languages. That is called as CTS, common type system. It's called as common type system. Types are common for all the 5 languages. Same types of data you can have for all the 5 languages. So that we call as CTS, common type system. Okay, so but when you take C++, when you take C language, or when you take COBOL, data types differ. From one language to another language, data types differ. But here in the .NET, what is happening? You have only one type system. All the languages use the same type system. So that is called as here CTS. Whatever variables you declare, they have here, they have some common type system. Can you declare? Can you right click on the design area? Shweta, right click on the design area. Right click. Here go to the variables. Click on the variables. So what is happening? It is showing you the variable data. Can you move window to the center of the screen? Move the window. Yes, you put here. If you want to declare a variable, now you can declare variable here. You can declare the variables. So just on the top you have icon C, just below variable small icons are there. Don't click on that. Next icon is what? C. What's the next icon? Move variable. Next icon you see? Delete variable. And one more thing in the right side, what is that? Grid options. Click on the grid options. Here see, show system variables, show variables of all scopes. Select both the things, you check them on the top. Okay, click on OK now. It can show you all the available variables. Okay, here see, all these are predefined variables available to you. All these are nothing but predefined variables with SSIS package, they are available for us. These are nothing but different types of variables you have here. It's giving you like container start time, creation date, creator computer name, home PC, creator name is given there, execution instance GUID you are getting there, local ID is English, machine name is home PC. Like this, all the information is gathering here. What's major version, what's minor version, it's showing you all that information. Now can you minimize this? No, not minimize, resize this window. Suppose now you want to create your own variable, you can create here. If you want to create any variable, you can create. And the scope of the variable is what? It is for the packages. For entire package, it's available for us. If you create a variable, it's meant for entire package. Now what you do? Just create a new variable. Right? Try to put some name. On the very first icon you click on that.
Yes, sir.
It is giving like this variable. You try to put some name. For variable name, try to put something. My name or my number or my application, some name you try to put. Yes.
Sir.
So this is what, it cannot be integer type of data. It's not numeric data. You need to take it as string data. See here, these are the types available to you. You can see all these are the different types of data. So can you go up in this type of data? What type of data is available? Once again, go to data, not there. Here select it,
Yes, sir.
go on to the top. See what is the different types of data available. Boolean meaning is what? No, don't move there. What's the meaning of Boolean? Boolean type of data is nothing but true or false.
0.
No. Boolean meaning is true or false. Boolean meaning is what? Either true value or false value. Boolean is what exactly? You use Boolean algebra. In the Boolean algebra, we use 0 or 1, correct?
Yes, sir.
0 stands for false, 1 stands for true. So here, instead of using 0 and 1, we use either true or false values. Okay. The next thing is what here? We have byte type of data. What's the meaning of byte type of data? How many bytes are required for 1 byte data? Just 1 byte only. 1 byte is going to be 8 bits. When you declare a variable, you can put under byte type of data. Then what is char? Char meaning is what? It is going to be 2 bytes and it supports Unicode characters. What is Unicode? Yesterday when you were creating package, you got there w_str. You are getting w_str. What exactly that is? Wide string. Wide string meaning is what? Whatever string you create, in the string each and every character requires 2 bytes. That is called as a Unicode string. We call that as Unicode string. So character is going to be basically 2 bytes because it supports here Unicode characters. Next thing is what here? Date time. What exactly date time? It can hold date and time data. It can hold date and time data. It's one of the types as date time. Then you have DB null. What exactly DB null? It's nothing but null value in the database. What is the meaning of decimal then? Decimal is going to be 16 byte. So 128 bits of data you can have, that is called as decimal. Then when it comes to double, what exactly double? It's double precision data. After decimal point it supports up to 15 digits. The precision. Suppose you take 22 by 7. When you start dividing 22 with 7, what result you get? Funny, when you divide 22 with 7, can you end that result? What value you can get in the case of 22 by 7?
Decimal, sir. 1.47 something.
No, but it goes on continuously. It never ends there. What type of number that is called as? Rational number or irrational number that is?
Irrational, sir.
Irrational number that is. So it is what exactly recurring decimal you are going to get. After a specific interval, again same digits they are going to be getting repeated. They never end. Such numbers are called as basically irrational numbers. So 22 by 7 is going to be an irrational number you get. So in such cases, since it's not ending, it never ends. You can divide like that continuously, you can go. Such numbers are called as irrational numbers. So after decimal point, up to 15 digits, you can get precision. After that, there is no guarantee of the precision. Like that in the case of double data. Int 16 meaning is what here? 2 bytes of data you can put in that. When you take int 16, integer 16 bits, that means how many bytes? 2 bytes. Scroll down further.
Yes, sir.
So int 32. Int 32 meaning is what exactly? Int 32. Int 32 is going to be here 4 bytes of data. 32 bits that is. It is going to be integer data which is going to be supporting up to 4 bytes of data. So bigger numbers you can save in this. Int 64 is going to be 8 byte data. It's called as long data. Then you have object data. S byte meaning is what here? Signed byte. Single is going to be here single precision. It's called as float data. So single is called as single precision. It's called as float data. When you want to have smaller numbers with decimal points, in such cases you can use single precision. Up to 7 digits after decimal point you have the precision. Funny, you are saying something? Shravan?
No, sir, I'm fine.
Okay. So here this is what exactly single precision we have like that. So string is going to be what exactly? It is going to be a group of Unicode characters. Then you have uint32, uint64. uint meaning is what? Unsigned integer 32 and unsigned int 64. What is the difference between signed integer and unsigned integer? Any idea the difference between unsigned and signed integers?
Sir, integers with plus sign is
Normal integer. In the case of unsigned, see, in the case of signed integer, it can be supporting both negative and positive. In the case of unsigned, they support 0 and positive numbers. Correct? Preeti, is this correct? I mean, signed meaning is what? It can support both positive and negative numbers, but when you take unsigned, they support only the 0 and positive numbers.
Sir, I think it won't accept 0, no, sir?
It accepts. Unsigned integer accepts 0.
Oh, okay, sir.
So, just note down this point, try to find out all these data types supported in the SSIS. Just note down this point, try to find out all the data types available with the SSIS. Okay, so these are going to be different types of data available for us here. These can be different types of data available. So here you can declare a variable. Now click on the string, just click on the string, select string.
Yes, sir.
Fine, string is allocated. Now what is the scope for this? Click outside now. The scope is what related to package. For the entire package, the variable is available to you. For the entire package, it's available. You have this variable for entire package. Anywhere in the entire package, you can use the variable. The scope is limited to package. Now close the variable window here. Close the variable
Yes, sir.
window. Now come to the left side. Go to the containers. Go to the containers. Just drag and drop here one for loop container. Just drag and drop a for loop container. So increase its height. Okay. Now what you do in this? Click 2 times on the for loop container. Click 2 times. So here initial expression try to set there. Go to initial expression. Write here x equal to 0. Put x equal to 0. In the evaluation expression, write that. In the evaluation expression, write x less than or equal to 10. X less than or equal to 10. In the assignment expression, write x equal to x plus 1. But this gives error because you don't have x there. So simply if you put x, that is wrong. Before that you need to put a symbol called as @ Go to x, before x you try to put @ symbol. Click there, put @. In the next one, write @x equals 0 you put. Yes, in the next line, @x less than 10 or equal to. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Next one is what here? @x equal to @x plus 1 you put. @x plus 1. Like this you can put it. Now here, click on the expressions. Here it's what exactly for loop you have, expressions you have here. Can you expand expressions? Click on this particular thing here. So you don't have any property or anything like this. Here just cancel. Cancel here. Click on OK. Click on OK here just. Still it gives error. Why it is giving error? Can you move mouse pointer over the error, the icon, error icon?
I think we need to create the connection, sir.
No,
Connection manager.
just mouse point move over that, over the red color thing. It says here, the variable x was not found in the variable collection. Because of that, it's giving error. We haven't declared variable, we are trying to use it. X is not available there for us. Correct? It's not available there. Now again, right click on the designer interface. Right click. Okay, go to the variables. Click on the variables here. Now here try to create a variable. So click on the variable creation, new variable. Click on the new variable. Where is the new variable icon? I think, no, first one, very first one. Is it not the first one?
Leftmost.
Click on that. Here give x. The name you give as x here. Type x. And in the place of package here, click on the package here. Click on that. The scope you try to select. The package, it's not the scope is not for package. You have to limit it for the only. You need to set it for only the container. Only with the container you have to set that. The scope for this must be a container. Now click outside. What happens? See. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Type of data is what? Integer. Now close it here. Just close this one here.
Okay.
What is happening in this for loop container? If you take. Okay, can you now open the for loop container? Click on the 2 times.
Sure, sir.
Now come to the expressions. In the expression, expand expressions, here click on that. Here property, try to click on the property. No, go to the property here. Click there. On that you click. This is what exactly. Just scroll down here. Scroll down. Further scroll down. Further scroll down here.
Yes, sir.
So nowhere you have this one, but take the name here. Take the name. Use the name here, and in the property expression, come to expression.
Yes, sir.
When you click on no, click on the three dots there.
Okay, okay, sir.
So here we don't have anything. Okay, take X. User X you take. Click on fine. Put. You can just select.
Okay, sir.
User X equal to, you put there, equal to 0 you put. Now click on OK. What it is? It's a string data. It is X can't be any string data. Click on OK. Have you declared that as string user? Can you cancel this one? Cancel. Just even this one also try to cancel.
Declare the data type, sir.
So first of all, open once again the variables.
Yes, sir. It's a int.
Int type only, that is correct only. You have declared as package here. Okay. So expression, fine. This is okay. Now close this here. Close the window. Come to the for loop container. Open for loop container. Here we have taken for loop like this. Then followed by, just a minute, what exactly we do in this. Come to expressions.
Yes, sir.
In the expand this, click on that. So here property name, try to assign some here, see eval expression you take there, eval expression, evaluation expression. Yes, now take
Yes,
on that, right there, @x equal to, expand that. Yes, that equal to, try to put 0. Here write evaluate expression. Click on this here. It can give true value or false value there. System.string it is saying here. How it is string here. Click on OK. OK, this one. Okay, then here it is. System variables and parameters we have used here. @user : x we have taken. X is nothing but here variable we declared here. Okay. Here it is. Once again evaluate expression, what it says, just see. Cannot convert int 32 system.string it is. It's using their string data. Click on OK. Everything is going to be, just say cancel here. Cancel.
Yes, sir.
So even here also cancel. Cancel this one. Okay, can you open for loop container here once? Now here remove the initial expression. Whatever you have there, @x equal to 0 you remove there. Just put x equal to 0. Okay, coming to next line. Okay. 1 minute. No. What it's saying there? Put @x on the top. Now put @x on the top. Yes. Now here write @x less than or equal to 0. Yes, right. @x equal to @x plus 1. Okay. If you click on OK, that is variable. Now it's working fine. First you need to declare variable, then after that you need to use this particular thing. Just 1 minute.
Hello.
Yes. Shweta.
Nothing. I'm fine. I'm just checking the sound. That's it.
Okay.
So here it is for loop container. We can iterate a particular task now n number of times using this. We can perform some particular task here some 10 times with the help of this one. Now here what you can do exactly, but what 10 operations we can do at the same time. Okay, so here it is going to be like, can you take one folder? Can you take one folder, Shweta?
Yes, sir.
Just take one folder. So in that folder, try to create, yes, folder that is. But in the folder, what we do, for how to use, we should use sequence container. In that, if you create 10 different files and if you try to use them, how that is 10 different files to use. How to use that? For loop container we should use so we should use some kind of okay, for loop we take, but okay, what you do, just create one sample database table, go to database, create one sample data,
Yes, sir.
just we try to insert some data. This may not be much meaningful, but we try to insert some data into that.
Sure, sir.
Okay, here just create a table, create table in any one of the databases.
Sure, sir.
Yes. So here try to create table, TBL, SSIS, yes.
Yes, sir.
Put in this ID, INT, that's all. No, name is not required. Name,
Okay, sir.
you can just put INT, ID.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Only
Just
one
create
column, sir?
only one column you make. So save it now here.
Yes, sir.
Now we need to insert data into this particular thing. Now come to the SSIS package.
1 second, sir.
So come to the SSIS. Don't save this. Why this is required query? Just you create one
Okay.
table not required. So come to the SSIS package. Now from this SSIS package, we try to you do some execute SQL task. Drag and drop execute SQL task within the for loop container. Take execute SQL task there. You have execute SQL task for the top C.
Yes, sir.
That one. Drag and drop in the for loop container. Now it's part of the for loop container. Okay. If you want to collapse this container, you can collapse. With after for loop container, you have any up arrow key? Are you seeing any up arrow key? No, with the
This one.
to the right of that, see? Right of that. Click on that, it collapses. Click on that. Now click on that, it expands, not like that. Even you can have number of, number of different tasks in that. You can make them getting collapsed, you can make them getting expanded. Expand now. Expand. So it shows you what are the things in that. You can collapse, you can expand like this. The task, execute SQL task. Apart from that, there can be many other things. Now here, go to the connection manager, right click on the connection manager, new connection manager. This time, try to create OLEDB connection manager. Take OLEDB. You have somewhere OLEDB connection manager. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Select that, click on add. Now click on, here it is. Already do you have any connection manager? So are you connecting to same this database only?
No, sir. This is some other database,
Okay,
sir.
click on new then. Here choose the server name. Is it Windows authenticated one or SQL Server authenticated one?
Windows only, sir.
Windows. Okay, then select the database.
Yes, sir. Practice DB.
Yes. Now click on OK.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now click on OK here.
Yes,
So
sir.
what you do, right click on the execute SQL task.
Yes, sir. Edit.
So here you need to first of all map with the connection type. Connection you take. No. Go to general. Go to general. In the general you have connection type and connection. Click on the connection there. Yes. Choose from there. This is what practice DB. Like this you are going to map
Yes, sir.
it. Now click on the SQL statement here. Click on the SQL statement in that area. Click there. Insert into. Insert
Yes,
into.
sir.
What is the table name you said there? TBL SSIS.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Give a space. Write values. In the brackets, start bracket. Put a question mark. Put a question mark. Close that. Now click on OK. Now come to the parameter mapping. Click on the parameter mapping. So here, click on this variable name, just below variable name, just below that. Okay, here, click on add, go to add here, click on that. So here, click in this. In this area, you click system C you have, click there, click on that. Try to increase the width of it. Try to increase its width.
Sure, sir.
Just from there, try to choose now. Whatever variable you declare, try to choose that. The variable x we declared, try to use x. No, there only. Yes.
No, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Scroll down and try to select X. Select
User
X.
X.
Yes. This is now the data type is long is given there. Try to make int. Here see.
Okay, sir.
Data correct. Take int that is. On the top you find int. I think
No, sir.
it is available. Then it should be available. Unsigned somewhere I think you have there. Unsigned int, uint or something. Take uint in the bottom.
Okay, sir.
uint you can take. U long you have there.
No, sir.
U
There is
long
no
int.
UINT.
Okay. So you have long only
Numeric,
there.
sir?
No, 1 minute. It should be large integer, small integer anywhere do you have C?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you don't have. Then try to use
No, sir.
only long therefore. Try to use long in that.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Now click on OK. Click on OK. Now everything is fine. Just try to execute this. It's giving error. What is the result? Why it's giving error? Just click on this here. Design. Come to design mode here. Click on this in the bottom. Package completed with errors. In the bottom you have see error. In the
Where,
bottom
sir?
you find error in the bottom. See
Yeah,
package.
yeah. Yes, sir.
That one. Click on that. What it says. Click on the execution results. Click on the execution results. You have in the right side see execution results. Green color one. Yes. Click on that. What it says here. Why it is failing. Parameter name is unrecognized. It says here. It says parameter name is unrecognized. So fine. Now come to the once again come to the control flow.
Yes, sir.
Okay, come to the control flow. Control flow. Click on the control flow. Yes. Now
Yes, sir.
open the execute SQL task. Edit that. Go to the result set. So nothing is set here. Go to once again general SQL statement. This is what exactly. This is going to be connection type. Direct input we have taken. Okay. Result set. Can you click on the result set here? here in the on the top general itself. Go to result set here. You have none in the bottom. See, somewhere in the none you have. Click there. So what things you get here? Okay. Try to take full result set. You set no problem with that. Then further bypass prepare this is insert into TBL SSIS values. We put question mark here. Come to parameter mapping once again. So in the case of parameter mapping, variable name is what here. So new parameter name that is going to be okay. New parameter name, try to put it as 0. Can you put 0 in the new parameter name? Remove that, try to put 0 there. Okay, click on now, click OK. Try to execute now once again. Still it gives error. Okay, once again go to stop it from running. Once again go there and see execution results. It says here. Okay. Now come to the once again package result set none you set.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you set the result set as none. Okay, come to control flow. There are no rows in that. Whenever it's returning data, in that case you must use the result set. Open the execute SQL task. Edit. And result set equal to none only you set. It's not full result set. Make it none.
Okay, sir.
None that is. Now click on OK. Just try to execute once again.
Sure, sir.
Now data
Yes,
inserted in the database. Go to database and see how many rows you expect here. 10 rows you expect in that. It's going to have 10 rows in that. SSIS is giving from 0 to 10. So total 11 rows are inserted into the database table there. So this is what exactly for loop. Using for loop, you can execute the given task that many times. That many number of times we are executing. This is called as a for loop container. We can say this as actually for loop container. So for loop container is actually executing how many times? Some 10 times it's executing. Just stop from running. Stop it first of all. So then after that you can proceed. Stop that one.
Yes, sir.
So here 10 times it's executing the given task. The for loop container is doing like that. So inside this you can have even other elements also. Next one take here we go with the for each loop container. Take this for each loop container. You can delete this now. Delete this for loop container. You delete that. Okay, now what you do, take a for each loop container here. You take for each loop container, put here. Okay. Now, first of all, go to some folder on the desktop. You create a folder.
Yes, sir. Already I've created, sir.
Okay. So you need to have some input files in that. Some files you require. Input files are required. So that you must move into in the reports folder. What you have? Can you open reports folder here? Here,
Where,
reports
sir?
folder. Reports folder.
Oh, okay.
You have here. Open.
Nothing, sir.
Nothing. So try to create any few files or just copy and paste few files here. Any
Hello?
files you can copy and paste. Some files you can copy and paste in that folder.
Sir, can I copy this kind of, SQL query file, sir?
Any file, it can be any file. We try to perform some copy operation from one folder to another folder.
Okay, this is like this one, sir. Last class.
Yes. No, it can be any data, whatever you want to
Okay.
copy. The files you can copy from one folder to another folder. Here example is basically copying data from one folder to another folder.
So, sir, you want me to copy all the folders into the,
No,
all
no,
the
not
files
folder.
into this folder?
Just few files are required. Some 10-15 files if you put that would be better.
Okay.
So try to put few files. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Now you try to create one more folder also. Try to create another folder.
Yes, sir.
Try to create some other folder. The folder
Yes, sir.
name,
Here it is.
yes, some other folder you put into reports. Let us copy from the SSIS Saturday. We copy the folders into the files into reports folder. Now for this purpose, you have taken for each loop. We have for each loop. So come to the
Uh-huh.
for each loop here. So open the for each loop container now.
Yes, sir.
Click on that, edit. So this one is going to be collection. Click on the collection for each loop container, that is you take collection. So for each item enumerator, can you click on the for each item enumerator? Click on that. So what are the options available? See in this file enumerator. Take for each file enumerator. So it's enumerating. Select the folder. Here copy folder. So go to desktop. On the desktop, try to choose the folder. What is that folder you have? That folder name choose.
SSIS, sir. It's
Open,
not
scroll
coming.
down. Please scroll down, you get that. So where is further scroll down?
Yes, sir. SSIS Saturday.
Select that.
Yes,
Click
sir.
on OK.
Okay.
Now this is what all the files you are going to select it. Now here, so once again go to the general. This is fine. Come to the collection. Here take variable mappings. Take variable mappings
Okay.
here. Variable mappings. We don't have any. Right here. Variable name, try to put new. You click on the new variable. From here also you can create variable. New variable. Click on the new variable.
Yes, sir.
Put the name here. The scope you can go to the container. Don't put the package there. Try to put only for each loop. So expand executables here. For each loop container you take. The scope is limited to this only. Okay.
Yes.
The scope is limited to this. The name of variable. Try to put file name. File name you put it.
Which file name, sir?
Some file name, that is file name, that's all. Put file name.
Okay.
No, don't give any space there. No space is allowed within the variable names. Uh, File name, value, click in the value area. No, that is fine, string only. Data is going to be string only. Try to put some ABC you put. You put ABC. Click on OK. Some name you are putting there. Now variables you are going to map with the file name there. Click on OK now. Now inside this, what you do, you can have somewhere file system task. Drag and drop file system task. Put inside this. Now open the file system task here. Edit. You have to perform some copy operation here. Copy file. Is source path variable true you make? Is source path that you can make as true? Okay.
Sir, at first I need to, I mean,
1 minute. No. 1 minute that. So here go to the destination connection. Click on the destination connection.
yes,
Go
sir.
to destination connection. Yes, click on that. New connection you make. So this is what not existing file. It is click on that. Click on that. This is what exactly. Here it is create file. Create file. Create file.
Okay.
So click on here. Browse some file name you choose. Some file name you can choose. Some file name that is okay. No problem.
Reports.
Yes, reports. But 1 minute. Can you cancel it? What is the folder you are using in this? Create file you are writing. So try to put some file name. That's fine. No.
Okay.
Folder is existing already.
Okay, sir.
Create file. So here browse.
Yes, sir.
Some file name you put some. Go to the report. Okay, some file name you choose there, some cancel ABC something you put there in the file name, just cancel it, put some ABC there in the file name. No, there what you do, cancel
Yes,
here
sir.
in the file name, you put ABC something there,
Okay.
put ABCD something like that, click on OK. Now it is coming like this. So this is what exactly is destination path variable. So destination path, you can copy file, that is destination path. This is destination connection ABC we set here. The connection name is here. Override destination, it is false actually. So source connection is copy file, like this we have taken. But here destination path variable, can you click on the destination path variable? Click on that. So click on, say yes, true you make. Now destination variable you choose here. Click on that. This is what exactly we are taking here. File name, but this is not destination variable. Okay. Source path variable you have taken. Copy file you have taken. Source variable. Just cancel here. Cancel this one. Once again, start the file system task. So in this source path variable, first you make true. Yes, you make true. Now here source variable you choose file name. Click on that. You choose here actually file name. Scroll down and see the file name. Scroll down completely. File name you can choose. So put the user file name there. You have file name on the top. See user file name. Fine. Now go to destination connection. Destination connection. No. Destination connection. Click on that. New connection you make. You take existing folder. Select existing folder. Okay. Choose a folder here. Click on the browse. Choose a folder. Try to choose folder here. The folder is reports.
Reports.
Into the reports folder you can copy now. Select it. Click on OK.
Yes.
Click on OK. Now click on OK here.
Okay, sir.
Now everything is fine. Execute. It's going to copy files from the source to destination. Now if you go to the reports folder, see what files you find in that.
Yes,
The
sir.
files have been copied here. Cascade update, example, nested query like this, you have copied. Okay, so
Yes,
close
sir.
this now. And similarly, after that what you do, one more for each loop container you take.
Okay.
So this is first one. So try to use now one more for each loop container. One more you
You want
not inside that, outside that, one more you try to make. So one more you make, yes. So just scroll down here, not on that. No. Just scroll down here,
no,
second
sir.
for each loop container. Yes. Now what you do, first for each loop container you map to the second for each loop container.
Okay.
You take their green color, so map into this. So here can you click on that twice? Precedence constraints you can, on the green line you click 2 times. Click 2 times on the green line, it shows there.
Yes, sir.
So evaluation operation, if it is success you are coming there, otherwise you don't come there. So put it as fail here. Click on this, you put failure it is. Okay, now click on OK here. When it is failed, you have to come there. When it is failing, in such case, you have to come to this point here. And in this for each loop container, what you do here, just once again take the file system task. Take file
Okay,
system
sir.
task again. Take once again file system task. With the help of this, you can perform different operations. Open the file system task here. Open. So once again try to here is source path variable. This is what exactly, but see, just cancel it here.
Okay, sir.
Cancel. Here see, first of all you need to map with the for each loop container. Go to for each loop container, second one,
Yes, sir.
open that for each loop container, open that for each loop container. Now in
Yes,
this
sir.
what to do, go with the collection. Take collection here. Now in this what to do exactly, here enumerator take, for each enumerator is what file enumerator you need to take there. For each item enumerator you have there, file enumerator you must choose in that. Say for each file enumerator. Now folder is what exactly, reports folder you take. Go to reports folder, reports here, browse, in the bottom C folder, enumeration configuration. So the reports folder you take, reports folder, now click on open. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so here this is fully qualified name we have taken. Go to the variable mappings. Go to variable mappings, create a new variable @file name again. So variable name is what here, @new variable. Click on the new variable, put a
Yes,
name there. This is what variable name is, what file name again you put. The scope is going to be only this container, not for the entire package. Only for this container it is. Expand that, click on that, then okay, then set the variable name as file name. File name you set. The namespace is what here, user, that is fine. Type of data string, you put some value as ABC here. In the place of value, put ABC some value. Click on OK. Now here this is what you created, this is OK. Click on OK here. Now here for file system task we need to set. Open the file system task. Here you want to perform deletion operation. Go to the operation and choose delete. This is what here, delete file. Okay, then this is source path variable. You make true that one. Make true, and source variable is what exactly, my file. It's what exactly, my file. File name. Okay, click on OK. Now what you do? Just try to execute package.
Execute.
First one is failing, second one is succeeding. See in that.
Yes, sir.
So first one, why it is failing, why second one is succeeding. Now come to the reports folder, see what happened to the reports folder. Whatever files you had, they have been deleted totally.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now here, once again run the same package, stop it and again run this one. What happens, see. So this time if you go to the reports folder, what happens, see in the reports folder. This time you have files, but this time they are not getting deleted.
Yes, sir. If I execute this time, the files will be deleted,
Yes,
sir?
yes, deleted. So what exactly it means? Just try to understand, try to explain that, what is happening in that.
Yes, sir. In the first execute process, the files are being copied into the reports folder.
Yes.
And the second time, this second for loop container, this
But
is
why
executing.
second time when you run, why first task is failing there? Why the container task is failing?
Because there are no files to delete in the reports folder.
No, first one is not deletion. First one is copying only. Why it is failing in that case? Yes. Following this one, funny.
Because the files will be overwritten, sir.
Yes, sir.
Files are, but it's not overwriting there. Since it's unable to overwrite, it's giving error there.
Yes, sir.
So, but next time what is happening? It's failing there. When it's failing, it's coming to this point and doing this operation here for us. So, like this,
Yes, sir.
we are using here the constraints. What is the constraint? Failure constraint we have taken here. Okay. Now, what you do? Try to use here one script task. Stop from running, stop from debugging. As soon as work is completed, you should stop debugging that. Okay, now take the script task, drag and drop. take the script task, put there. So here what you do now, select the first container for each loop container. So take the green and try to map to this one here. What is the constraint exactly? Can you click on the green 2 times now? Click on the 2 times.
Yes, sir.
Here this is success. So constraint is what here, success. Click on OK. And this one is called as basically workflow. This we can say as workflow. So if the first task is getting successfully completed, it comes to this one. Otherwise, it comes to somewhere else. This is called as here workflow. How the control is flowing here, we can say with the help of the workflow. You have inbuilt workflow in this. We have inbuilt workflow. The task can be failure or task can be success. If it is failure, it comes to this one. If it is success, it is coming into script task here. Understood?
Yes, sir. If it is success, it comes to script task,
Yes.
sir. Then
Otherwise,
what
it
it
comes
will
into
be,
the for each loop container 1. So you need to put proper names. For first for each loop container, copying folder you can say. The second one, deleting files. You need to put some name there, proper names. Okay, here this is what deleting from folder. Okay, but the script task what we show, we try to put some message there. Click on the script task 2 times. Click 2 times
success
on that.
message.
Yes, success message. Okay, now open the script task by clicking 2 times on that. Edit. Now this is going to show you some script component. Entry point is going to be main. Here we come into C# code now. Click on the edit script. Here see edit script in the bottom you have
Yes,
a
sir.
button. Click on that. Just wait, it opens some window. It's going to open a window. It's going to give you Visual Studio IDE kind of window. There you can put some message. First time it is doing, because of that it's it's loading few settings. This is a bit hot load. It opens, just a minute. It opens the window.
Okay, sir.
Yes, it's opening now. The window has opened. In this you have a method called as main method. See here, main method you have public void main. Just like a main function in the C language, a main method in the Java, a main method in the C#. This is C# code. We have here main method. Now coming to main method, to do add your code here. After that, press enter key.
Where, sir?
See, you are having main method. Are you seeing main method?
Main.
Public void main you have. You can see clearly.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Public void main.
Yes, yes. See, add your code here. After that, press enter key.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Here, write message box. Type message box. You have message box there. See, message box. Selected message box. Write dot show. You put dot show. Then start the bracket. Select it and start the bracket. In the double quotes, you write files have been copied successfully. Files have been copied successfully. Message you can put. Copied successfully. Close double quotes, put a semicolon. Yes. Semicolon you put.
Yes, sir.
Now save it. Again come to other window. You have two windows related to 1 minute. No. 1 minute.
Okay.
You come to the other window here. You have two icons, Visual Studio based. So in the left side you have one more icon, click on that, you come to the previous window. In the bottom you have icons, two icons, see Visual Studio, two icons in the bottom, in between you have SSMS icon. Click on the other icon, left side icon. On the taskbar I am saying, on the taskbar you have an icons, taskbar. Where is taskbar exactly? Not that, that is not taskbar. Just completely in the bottom of the window, computer, you find their task. Besides that, to the right of that, another icon you have see, click on that. When you click on that, click on that. Yes, click on that.
SSIS, sir?
Yes, SSIS. Now click on OK here. Automatically that window closes. OK.
Oh. Yes, sir.
Fine. Now try to run this. What happens? See. Fine. Once again, stop it and run. You are getting message now. File have been copied successfully. You are getting this message box. Like this, these are going to be working. Click on OK. So like this, today we created one for loop container. We entered 10 numbers of data into file, into table. That is one. Second thing is what we created here, a for loop container, for each loop container, for copying files of one folder into another folder, with for another for each loop container, what we do, we delete the existing files. Similarly, we use a script task. With the help of that, we are displaying the message. So these are the tasks we performed today. So further what you need to do, you need to find out what exactly for loop container does, for each loop container does, sequence container does, what are the other controls, other tasks are available, try to explore them. Okay, then similarly what is SSIS architecture, try to identify, try to find out that. This can be quite interesting, but once you understand how these tasks are working properly, how tasks are working, once you understand, it can be quite easy. And apart from that, today we created variables also in this. We created few variables, 3 variables we created. Variables we created at the package level as well as at the, one more thing is what is the other level? It is actually the container level. We created variables at container level as well as at the package level. Funny, understood these concepts?
Yes, sir.
So we are using here file system task. With the help of file system task, you can copy files, you can drop files, you can delete files, you can perform all such things. And the file system task we are using inside the container task. Similarly, we use the execute SQL task that we use within again a given container. So in the container, we are using one is file system task, other one is what exactly? We are using their execute SQL task. So these tasks are called as executables. They can be called as executables. They provide the required interface within the SSIS for us. Okay, so just try to revive this again and again. Then, 2-3 times if you see video again, you understand, then you can start doing this comfortably. So further we do tomorrow more on these things only. So tomorrow further we are going to look into bulk insert task, execute package task, similarly data profiling task, other things also we are going to do. Any doubts in this? Preeti, you have any questions in this?
No, sir. Once after practicing, I'll ask, sir, if I find any
Yes.
doubts.
But don't forget to practice. All of you need to practice a lot. Practice only can
Okay,
make
sir,
you
sure.
really proficient, perfect, and you will be getting more doubts. So practice is very much needed. Try to practice, please. Shweta, you have any questions?
No, sir. After practicing, if I get any doubts, I'll
Yes.
ask you, sir.
Please. Okay then. Shravan, do you have any questions?
Right now, not no any questions. I don't have any questions.
Okay, but please practice. You make some time, try to practice.
Yeah, okay.